Bonjour, mes amis. Welcome to the enchanting world of Paris. Welcome back to our channel, and today, we're trading our guidebooks for a genuine Parisian experience. Over the next few episodes, we'll uncover the beating heart of this magnificent city, from its iconic landmarks to its hidden alleyways. Get ready to wander through charming neighborhoods, savor delicious pastries at local patisseries, and stumble upon breathtaking views that'll make you say, "Ooh la la!" We'll ditch the tourist traps and uncover the true spirit of Paris, just like a local. So grab your beret, tie on your most comfortable walking shoes, and get ready to fall in love with the City of Lights. Let's get going. Ah, the Iron Lady herself. But folks, we're not just here to snap a selfie and scram. Oh no, we're going to experience La Tour Eiffel like true Parisians. First up, skip the crowded first and second floors. Head straight to the summit for breathtaking 360-degree views. Pro tip, book your tickets online and aim for sunset. Trust me, watching Paris transform from day to night from up here, pure magic. Now here's a secret most tourists miss. Picnic on the Champ de Mars. Grab a baguette, some cheese, and a bottle of wine. As night falls, you'll witness the tower's dazzling light show. It sparkles for 5 minutes every hour on the hour. It's the perfect moment to steal a kiss or, hey, maybe even pop the question. And remember, if you're feeling fancy, book a table at Le Jules Verne restaurant. Michelin-starred dining with a view. Oui, s'il vous plaît. Welcome to the lungs of Paris. The Luxembourg Gardens aren't just a pretty face. They're steeped in history and packed with activities. First, let's talk statues. There are 106 of them scattered throughout the park. My favorite, the Medici Fountain. It's tucked away in a shady grotto, and it's absolutely romantic. Legend has it that if you kiss your sweetheart here, your love will last forever. Worth a shot, right? Now, if you're feeling playful, rent a model sailboat and navigate it across the Grand Basin. It's a beloved Parisian pastime, and honestly, it's hilarious watching adults get super competitive about toy boats. Don't miss the beekeeping area. Yes, you heard that right. The Luxembourg Gardens have been producing honey since the 19th century. You can even buy a jar to take home. Talk about a sweet souvenir. And for the culture vultures, time your visit with one of the free concerts at the gazebo. Jazz, classical, you name it. Nothing beats live music in a Parisian park. Bonjour, art lovers. Today we're stepping into the world of Auguste Rodin at the Musée Rodin. It's a beautiful 18th century mansion with a sprawling sculpture garden. Spend most of your time outdoors, wandering amongst Rodin's masterpieces. Don't miss the Thinker, Rodin's most famous work. Brace yourselves for the gates of hell inspired by Dante's Inferno. And for romance, seek out the kiss. Visit in spring when the roses are in bloom. Get ready to be dazzled, folks. Today, we're venturing inside Sainte-Chapelle, a hidden gem tucked away on Ile de la Cité. This 13th century royal chapel is home to over 1,100 stained glass windows, and let me tell you, it's a sight that'll take your breath away. The best time to experience this spectacle of light and color? Midday, when the sun streams through those vibrant windows, painting the entire chapel in a kaleidoscope of hues. It's almost like stepping into another world, a truly spiritual experience. Pro tip, bring a good pair of binoculars. The upper-level windows depict scenes from the Bible, and you won't want to miss those intricate details. It's like having 1,000 tiny stories whispered through stained glass. And here's a little secret. Check the schedule for classical music concerts. Imagine listening to the haunting melodies of Vivaldi or Bach, surrounded by this medieval masterpiece. It's a feast for the senses and an experience you won't soon forget. Ah, the Pont des Arts. Once known for its love locks, it hasn't lost an ounce of its romantic charm. Soak in those quintessential Parisian views. Picture this, you, your sweetheart, a bottle of wine and a crusty baguette. Find a spot as the sun sets, painting the Seine in hues of gold. It's the perfect setting for a Parisian evening. While the love locks may be gone, the tradition of romance continues. Montmartre. It's the heart and soul of old Paris. Imagine strolling through cobblestone streets, the air filled with sweet melodies of accordions and the aroma of freshly baked bread. Creativity flourishes here, where every corner whispers tales of artists. Begin at Place du Théâtre, a bustling square where artists display their canvases. Embrace the lively atmosphere, perhaps get your portrait painted. Wander down Rue de l'Abreuvoir with its ivy-clad houses. Look for La Maison Rose, a vibrant pink cafe on countless postcards. Don't miss Musée de Montmartre, unveiling the history of this bohemian neighborhood. Explore the museum's gardens, offering a view of the only vineyard in Paris. Now, I know what you're thinking, a cemetery? But trust me on this one. Père Lachaise is no ordinary graveyard. It's a serene oasis in the bustling city, a place of quiet contemplation and a testament to Paris's rich history. Think of it as a stroll through an open-air museum where every tombstone tells a story. Here you'll encounter the final resting places of icons like Oscar Wilde, his tomb adorned with lipstick kisses from admirers worldwide. Pay your respects at the grave of Jim Morrison, a pilgrimage site for rock and roll fans. And don't miss Edith Piaf, where devoted fans still gather to play her music, keeping her memory alive. But Père Lachaise is more than just famous graves. Take time to wander off the beaten path, to discover the stories etched into the ornate tombstones of everyday Parisians. These forgotten tales of love, loss, and the human experience are just as compelling as those of the celebrated residents. A word to the wise, Père Lachaise is vast. Download a map before you go, or embrace the adventure of getting pleasantly lost in this captivating necropolis. Prepare to be dazzled. The Palais Garnier, the inspiration behind Gaston Leroux's The Phantom of the Opera, is a testament to the grandeur and opulence of 19th century Paris. Every inch of this architectural masterpiece exudes a sense of drama and extravagance. Step inside and be greeted by the grand staircase, a symphony in marble and gilt. This is where the Parisian elite once paraded, their elegant attire and sparkling jewels reflecting in the polished stone. Imagine the whispers, the gossip, the sheer spectacle of it all. Now, make your way to the auditorium, a breathtaking spectacle of red velvet, shimmering gold leaf, and a breathtaking ceiling painted by none other than Marc Chagall. Even if opera isn't your cup of tea, the sheer artistry of this space will leave you speechless. And keep an eye out for Box 5, shrouded in legend as the Phantom's lair. To this day, it remains empty for every performance, a haunting reminder of the theatre's spectral legend. If you're feeling brave, you can almost hear the Phantom's haunting melodies echoing through the halls. Now let's escape the well-trodden tourist paths and discover a different side of Paris Canal Saint-Martin. This is where Parisians in the know come to unwind, and trust me, you'll quickly see why. Unlike the grandeur of the Seine, the Canal Saint-Martin has a more intimate, almost village-like feel. Imagine strolling along the water's edge, the scent of freshly baked bread wafting from nearby boulangeries. You'll pass by charming boutiques showcasing the latest Parisian fashions and quirky bookstores stacked with literary treasures. For a truly local experience, grab a baguette, some cheese, maybe a bottle of wine, and join the Parisians for an impromptu picnic along the canal banks. As the sun dips below the horizon, the sky explodes in a kaleidoscope of colors, painting the canal in hues of orange and pink. This is Paris at its most authentic, a million miles away from the crowds and the clichés. Tucked away in the heart of the historic Marais district, we find the Musée Carnavalet, a treasure trove for history buffs. This isn't your typical stuffy museum. Housed in two grand mansions, stepping inside is like taking a time machine back through the centuries. Wander through rooms adorned with period furniture, tapestries, and paintings. See personal belongings of famous Parisians, like Marcel Proust's bedroom. Don't miss the collection of old Parisian shop signs. And the best part, the Musée Carnavalet is completely free to enter. Now, for a taste of the unexpected, let's venture off the beaten path to Parc des Buttes-Chaumont. This sprawling park, often overlooked by tourists, is a true hidden gem, a verdant oasis in the heart of the city. Forget manicured lawns and formal gardens. Parc des Buttes-Chaumont is all about dramatic landscapes and unexpected discoveries. Imagine meandering through winding paths, stumbling upon hidden grottos and cascading waterfalls. You might find yourself crossing a suspension bridge, strung high above a rocky gorge, the Eiffel Tower peeking through the trees in the distance. The park's centerpiece is the Temple de la Sibylle, a romantic folly perched atop a craggy cliff. Climb to the summit for breathtaking panoramic views of the Paris skyline, especially magical as the sun sets and the city lights begin to twinkle. Pack a picnic basket, rent a rowboat on the lake, or simply lose yourself in the park's labyrinthine paths. Parc des Buttes-Chaumont is a place to escape the city's hustle and bustle, a reminder that even in the heart of a metropolis, nature can still surprise and delight. Bonjour, romantics and dreamers. We're stepping off the bustling boulevards and into a secret garden. This is the Musée de la Vie Romantique, dedicated to the Romantic era. It's housed in the former home of painter Ary Scheffer. Imagine the conversations and music that filled these rooms. The real treasure here is the garden, an oasis of tranquility, perfect for inspiration. Okay, folks, buckle up. We're about to trade the City of Lights for something a little darker. Beneath Paris lies a hidden world, a labyrinth holding the remains of over 6 million Parisians. This, my friends, is the Paris Catacombs. Now, I know what you're thinking, a cemetery, but trust me on this one. The catacombs aren't just a morbid curiosity, they're a testament to the city's history, a reminder that beneath the surface of every city lies layer upon layer of stories. These bones, you see, were moved here in the late 18th century from overcrowded cemeteries, a practical solution that inadvertently created a haunting spectacle. As you descend into the cool, damp tunnels, you'll notice the bones are arranged in intricate patterns, almost like macabre mosaics. It's a stark reminder of our own mortality, to be sure, but there's also a strange beauty to it, a sense of order amidst the chaos of death. A word of warning: the catacombs aren't for everyone. The air is thick with the weight of history, and the narrow tunnels can feel claustrophobic. But if you're up for a unique and thought-provoking experience, the Paris catacombs are a must-see. Bonjour from Île Saint-Louis, folks. This little island is just the ticket for a break from the hustle and bustle of Paris. Tucked away in the Seine, it's like stepping back in time. Narrow cobblestone streets, charming 17th century architecture, and a leisurely pace of life. The heart of the island is Rue Saint-Louis-en-Lille, lined with artisan shops and cozy cafes. Take your time meandering down this street, popping into shops. It's the perfect place to pick up a unique souvenir or simply soak up the ambience. No visit would be complete without a stop at Bertillon. Their ice cream, made with fresh ingredients, comes in a dizzying array of flavors. Today, we're venturing to the grandeur of Versailles. It's a bit of a trek, but worth every minute. This estate exudes opulence and grandeur. The golden gates, manicured gardens, and shimmering fountains make you feel like royalty. The highlight is the Hall of Mirrors. With 357 mirrors reflecting light, it's dazzling. The gardens, designed by André Lenotre, are masterpieces, filled with lawns, flowerbeds, fountains, and hidden groves. Don't miss the musical fountain show in summer and the night fountain show on Saturday nights, featuring illuminated fountains, music, and fireworks. Well, folks, our Parisian adventure has come to an end. From the iconic Eiffel Tower to the hidden courtyards of the Marais, we've explored the heart and soul of this magnificent city. We've strolled along the Seine, lingered in charming cafes, and marveled at masterpieces of art and architecture. But more than just seeing the sights, I hope you've had a chance to experience the true essence of Paris, the joie de vivre, the passion for good food and wine, the appreciation for beauty in everyday life. This city has a way of getting under your skin and staying with you long after you've said your goodbyes. So as you pack your bags and prepare to leave the City of Lights, remember the words of Audrey Hepburn: Paris is always a good idea. Whether you're returning for another visit or simply cherishing the memories you've made, let the spirit of Paris stay with you always. Au revoir, mes amis, and until next time, bon voyage.